Hi, welcome to The Real Deal. I am your host, Kim Hollingshead, and on today's program, we are talking about minority homeownership. I'm a woman of color. My mother is Korean. She came from another country, came to the United States, and now she's a homeowner. I joke around that nobody knows more about VA benefits than a Korean woman because she talked to all her girlfriends and they're all married to GIs and they all know all the benefits. And, guess what? You're here, listener to The Real Deal. And that's what we do. We sit around and we talk about this stuff because we want to make sure that y'all get to take advantage of all the benefits that are out there for y'all in terms of home ownership. We have the coolest time as far as women and minorities and first-time home buyers purchasing real estate in Middle Tennessee or in the United States. We are in such an incredible season right now because they've changed the rules. Now people get to factor in things like rental income, insurance, cell phone bills. We were never allowed to factor that in before. It was all based on a FICO credit score, which is all based on credit cards and car loans. So it's just a much fairer system now. And I just think that it's such a cool time to be an American. So guys, when we're looking at purchasing a house in 2026, here's the thing that I want you guys to do. I want you to talk to I want you to talk to a loan officer. Give us a call at 615-257-0565. Start by giving us a call here at the radio show. If you're not comfortable doing that, go and call a credit counselor at HUD because they are not selling you anything and they'll be glad to take a look at all the programs for you. I want you to try to start saving a little bit of money, even if it's just like $100 a month, even if it's $200 a month. I want you to start Dave Ramsey style squirreling away some cash because it doesn't take that much money to buy a house, especially when you have down payment assistance. You'll be shocked at how little you actually need to buy. And then when you're ready, I want you to definitely talk to an agent who's in your corner. I want you to interview the right agent. I would say that picking the right real estate agent is definitely something that should not be understated at all. Okay, so here's the thing, you guys. Basically, Scott Turner, who is the head of HUD, who I think is just the coolest person ever. Forget, he was a dishwasher. He was drafted into the NFL. He became a pastor. And when he was drafted into the NFL, he was not drafted in the opening round. He was almost dead last in that draft. And now he's running housing for the entire United States of America. He sits on the President Trump's cabinet. And I would really encourage everybody, go find him on YouTube or go Google him and watch some interviews with Scott Turner. He is just a stand-up, incredible American. And everything that he has done for Black Americans and Black homeownership is really, I think the changes that he's made are really going to take a lot of people very, very far. Again, what is this about? It's about equality, not only equality within, just a local system or just having the opportunity to buy a home, the personal freedom that you have to, sign the closing papers, to get the keys, to buy a house, to tell someone to get off your lawn, all that kind of freedom, the security, the safety that you get when you own a home. It is something that is unmatched. Like people who have never owned a home before and all they've ever done is rented cannot even imagine how incredible it feels to just know that your mortgage payment's going to be the same for 30 years. That freedom of knowing that is incredible. But also there is this more macro level where, owning property, having financial freedom, being in a class of Americans who's actually investing in this country and investing in the country's future gives a louder voice to that demographic. And I think America runs best when every voice is heard. I love how diverse America is. It is one of the most incredible things that makes this country very unique and special. And we want that level of diversity at every single level of this political system. And it really starts with property. It starts with owning a home. So you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful, blessed rest of your week. I will see you here next week when we break down, reverse mortgages and how this incredible baby boomer generation has helped to build this wonderful country and the benefits that they get now by being good stewards of their money, buying a house, paying it off, and how now at the end of their life, they're able to tap into that equity to really secure their future. Wow, those people really sleep well at night. Guys, have a wonderful rest of your week. We'll see you next time.